ownership has no information.
Commissioner,
Yes.
Zinni Abrams, Zinni62 Media. You mentioned the home markets. Focusing on Oakland, can you address from the NFL's perspective the City of Oakland and County of Alameda's attempt to retain the Raiders in Oakland?
Yeah.
Jenny, thanks for that question. Let me try to address that because I've been there personally several times over the course of the last couple of years. The Oakland Raiders have great fans in Oakland City and the County of Oakland and a lot broader territory. But the facts on the ground are that there's been no viable proposal that's been made to the Raiders. We've said one thing consistently to any of the markets that have been engaged in trying to put forth a proposal, and it really rests on a couple of pillars. One of them is that a proposal has to be specific. The second is it has to be attractive to a team. And the third is it has to be actionable. And so what actionable means is it can't just be an idea. To the extent that there's enabling legislation or enabling financing activities, or there are litigation threats or anything of that nature, anything that needs to be assembled has to be assembled in a time frame where a club could act on it. And thus far, those sorts of tests have not been made in Oakland. So as of yet, there is no proposal for the Raiders to consider.
A quick follow-up. The city primarily is under the impression they have until the end of the year to put something together. By your statement, is that not the case?
Well, I go back to what we've said all along and what I just said, which is it has to be actionable. You've asked a hypothetical question, and I don't want to give you a hypothetical answer, but if a proposal is made at any stage and it is not actionable, meaning the enabling legislation, enabling financing, and all those other things aren't in place, then it's really not something the club could act on. And I leave off whether it's even attractive. So there's no artificial deadline in place. It's all subject to whether a relocation is filed for and whether that relocation can gain the support of the rest of the member clubs. But if one can, the alternative has to be something that's actionable.
Thank you.
Tom, you were saying?
I might just add, we need
Yes.
certainty to any proposals. That's one of the things we're very focused on.
Thank you.
Roger, Tom Pellicero, USA